The best known ongoing research into the performance of actively managed funds is conducted by S&P Dow Jones Indices. Every 6 months it brings out what it calls a SPIVA scorecard for funds in different parts of the world. What it consistently shows is that over time, relatively few funds succeed in beating the market.
We use in a local market database to identify, first of all the active funds that have been operating in a particular category, like UK equities or Danish equities or US large caps. And then we'll report all sorts of statistics. It's actually a very rich report. Most people tend to focus on the top line number, report 1, which reports the percentage of funds that beat the benchmark.
Proponents of active management often say the SPIVA data is all very well, but what if you can identify future winners in advance? However, something else that SPIVA tells us is that there's very little persistence in outperformance. So picking future winners based on past performance is extremely difficult.
It must be said, there are other ways to identify active managers except for past track record. But if skill exists and is identifiable, you would expect it to turn up in prior performance. And what these reports show is that over time, it is actually not the case that just focusing on the top half of all funds or the top quartile of all funds historically really gives you any better chance of outperforming than just picking at random.
As with all data, it's important to look where it comes from, since it makes its money from licensing indices to fund managers. S&P Dow Jones has benefited from the growth of passive investing. So can it be trusted?
We have benefited as a company from a trend towards greater transparency and passive investing because people are using our indices as the basis for investment products. Having said that, what we noticed quite a while ago was that the debate around where indices might be a good idea or where passive fits in the portfolio was conducted in a very emotional context. I think this is good, index funds are un-American or whatever it is. And what we wanted to do with SPIVA was to inform the debate.
If you haven't yet seen a SPIVA report for your part of the world, it's worth having a look.